Hey everybody, it's Erica the Stylist, and today I want to make a sweet potato hash. First, I'm going to start off by simply shaving all the skin off of my sweet potatoes. They've already been pre-washed. For a family of 5, I typically use 3 medium-sized sweet potatoes. This is always the hard part for me. I don't know what kind of knife I need, but I hope I don't cut off one of my fingers one day trying to cut up a sweet potato. But yeah, I just get them all kind of like in some flats, and then I cut them like French fries, and then I dice them all up. This is a really easy meal. It's healthy and it tastes super good. It's like the perfect balance when you're having biscuits and sausage gravy. It's like the perfect combination of like sweet to go with that salty. Makes the whole meal savory. Now I'm going to take these over to the sink and just give them a little shampoo or wash. I like to rinse them off really good with cold water. Then I'll let them sit and hang out in the sink for about 5 minutes just to get the rest of that water off of them. When you're cooking these, you don't want to have a really thin skillet. You want to use something that's kind of thick on the bottom. This is one of my favorite pans. It's by Calphalon, and then I'm just using some grapeseed oil. And then I throw in a little butter. Butter always makes it better, and it helps it to brown up real good. Then I'm going to add in some peppers and onions. And the only reason why I threw them in the grease before the potatoes, I had cut them all up a few days before and froze them. Because we're in the quarantine, I've been having to make sure that I have fresh produce, so I just buy a lot, cut it all up, and then freeze it. Now we're going to add them taters. We kind of want to let them sit in the skillet for about 3 to 5 minutes on a high heat before we add any of the seasoning, because we don't want that to burn. Cut the heat down to maybe a medium or a medium, and then start adding your seasonings in, but make sure you keep stirring because you still have the fire kind of hot. Now this will vary if you have a gas stove or an electric stove, you know how you'll have to do this. I'll have all of the seasonings and ingredients that I use down in the description box below. You just want to keep on stirring. Don't let any of those juices on the bottom burn, or seasonings. Like I said, we still have the fire pretty hot. Gas medium is a little bit different than a regular electric cooktop medium. I like to add a little butter as I go as it cooks. You'll be able to tell once the sweet potatoes are starting to soften, they'll lighten up a little bit. Once they get to a really good consistency, then I'll cover them with my lid and turn it down to a low. and kind of almost let them simmer, stirring them occasionally. I also like to taste at this point, so if they don't taste good to me when they're almost kind of done, then I'll throw a little bit more in there. This is a dish that's very easy, it's very simple, but it needs to be done with love. You don't want to rush it because you want it to taste good at the end. But that's pretty much it. It's super simple. It's something different than the normal breakfast food that we always make. Potatoes or, hash brown, skillet potatoes, all those things. Try it. Sweet potato hash. It's super good. I hope you enjoyed this short, sweet video, and make sure you leave me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have any questions, leave it down below. And I'll see you in my next video. As always, love you guys. Bye.